Welcome back to the channel, Wellness Warriors. So I wanted to come in and because it's been a few days since we finished the Daniel fast, and I wanted to come in just to discuss a few things. I have some notes that I've taken and that I kind of want to point out to you regarding this journey and how we are managing things. And so, yeah, let's just get right into it. And so, um, the fast was a little challenge. I found out a couple. So let's just start here. So through the fast, because I'm just being completely honest about things. So through the fast, I had a couple of cheat days. And when I say cheat days, because I realized that I like to drink tea, right? And it's really cold, so I drink tea to keep me warm. And so I always have honey with my tea. But then I found out I'm not supposed to be having honey in my tea. So really, I should have drank the tea straight with no chaser. And so, yeah, I realized, okay, so then you cheated. But that is no big deal. When we do things that are not aligned with things, or it's not aligned with the actual fast and how we're fasting, you have to shake yourself off and get up. And so don't beat yourself up when things like that happen. And the fast really is not all about that. The fast is really about getting closer to God and making a commitment to Him and to deepen the relationship with Him by way of the fast. And so those things, you can't, the enemy wants you to beat yourself up about things. And so that's not the Spirit of God telling you to do that. So I wanted to mention that. So, like, yeah, I did have a few cheat days that was going on, but um, I didn't stay there. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't just stay there. Don't beat yourself up about it. You have to keep moving forward. So, just off of my notes, I am taking with me from that fast um, more meal prep. We have to do more meal prep because that's the only way I think you can stay on track with things. So I'm taking the meal prep with me. I'm also, um, well, through the fast, I was thinking about how am I going to come off of the fast? And what I mean by that is true story. I was expecting with my middle daughter, and I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. And so I had to go see a nutritionist, and the nutritionist gave me this list of things of don'ts. And so basically, I I had to just quit the way that I was eating cold turkey. Well, throughout the pregnancy, and this I think they found out when I was somewhere like 4 months. So I had 5 more months to go. So I had to adhere to what the nutritionist was telling me, how to prepare my food, what I could eat, no fast food, no type of candy. All of my sugar was to come from natural fruits. And believe me, it did. And so I did that for the next 5 months. Well, when I had my daughter, was able to come home, um, I cooked a meal, spaghettis. So I made me some spaghettis and some garlic bread, and I was craving a Pepsi, right? So I sat there, I had my dinner, and, drank the soda. But when I stood up, when I said my head was spinning like never before, like literally a real sugar rush I had. And basically, that's what it was between the Pepsi, the spaghetti, because the pasta, carbs, sugar, and then the French toast. It didn't help. It didn't help. So I realized then that, oh my goodness, my body was responding to what I had eaten. And guys, literally, that was my first meal when I came home from the hospital. So my body was in total shock because of how I had been accustomed to eating a certain way, but when I did that, so it's really important that you know what you're going to do and that you can't rush back into things. It's been 21 days, and believe me, yeah, your body knows the difference. Even if it had been, I'm going to say 10 days, my body speaks to me literally. It speaks to me of what it like, what it doesn't like, when I'm changing things. And so, yeah, you have to realize that you just can't throw yourself back into the norm eating. You have to kind of like ease your way. So I'm trying to figure out now, you know, do I limit even my meat intake for right now, at least for the next 10 days? Do I limit my meat intake? And what does that look like? Will I eat meat maybe 3 times out of the week or 4 times out of the week? So we have to figure all of that out too, because we're semi still on the fast, so to say, because I'm kind of afraid to just jump back into things. And so the girls have different stories too of really what has just transpired within the last 48 hours and how their body is responding to them going back into the normal eating. So the next thing I want to discuss also is that we have to create some type of schedule for ourselves. And so um, it's really, really, really important to have that for yourself. And so, yeah, I just wanted to come in, update you guys. Oh, the next challenge we are getting ready to do is going to be a 21-day soup challenge. And we're hoping to start that no later than the 7th of February. So if you want to join us, what I'm going to do, there's going to be a link under this video where you can click the link, sign the email, fill out the form to get on our email list. And then the email list, I will probably send you a schedule and some other helpful resources to kind of help you through this. And then actually, what we are going to be doing from day to day. So it'll be like a calendar for the 21st days. But yeah, just wanted to come in and give you guys a brief update. I don't know if the girl's gonna do. Well, maybe one of them will create another video and give you their experience of how things went for them, what was going on with their body, and how we are transitioning back into the norm. Even though we're going on the soup challenge, well, soups a lot have meat in them too. Not all soups, but some soups do. And yeah, so thanks for watching. See you next video, Faith Warriors.